Clout and virality are currently the most valuable currencies on the internet. From harassing innocent people on stream to intentionally crashing a plane for clout, nothing's ever off the table for these influencers when it comes to getting views. My name's Ryan, and we're gonna explore the many unhinged things these influencers do for clout, starting with FouseyTube. FouseyTube was once a popular YouTube prankster, famous for his funny and often meaningful videos. However, over time, his behavior changed drastically. He started having public breakdowns during his live streams, seemingly to get more views. Initially, Fuzy gained a lot of fans for his pranks and social experiments that aimed to spread positive messages, like standing up against bullying. But there were always doubts about whether his videos are even real. Eventually, after his reputation suffered due to criticism from drama-focused YouTube channels, he admitted that many of his pranks were staged.
Yeah, there were times where we did doctor a reaction. The reason I did it? Entertainment. I tried making you smile, I tried making you laugh.
Fuzy has consistently shown his constant need to stay relevant in the public eye, often at the expense of those around him, which in result led to the biggest controversy of his career. In August of 2023, Fuzy faced a ban on Twitch after a highly inappropriate incident involving a survivor of trafficking. Fuzy was streaming at the New York airport when he walked up to a bar with a woman sitting there.
Such a bad person. I'm such a dickhead. I'm not. I'm a great person.
I can tell.
How are you?
Hey, how are you?
I'm so good.
After talking for a while, the woman brought up disturbing details about her past experiences, with Fuzy admitting to being involved in said details.
So I got sold into the
You got sold in the trade? I actually care about the shit because I'm like an advocate for like against trading and all that shit. What happened?
He was trying to make me a lot.
A what?
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, I get it. First of all, thank you for sharing. I appreciate you being this honest. This is a real conversation.
No, it's real. It
My audience might not understand, but I've been there. I used to be a addict, so I used prostitutes for years. I used for years, so I understand.
They then share an emotional moment before Fuzy asked to talk to her in private.
The reason I relate so much, I'm gonna be honest with you, is because I used to be a so a lot of the women I used to mess with were and I was like shit.
Fuzy claimed that they would go on a walk together around the airport. However, just 9 minutes later, Fuzy came back from their quote-unquote walk and shared details about what really happened during that time.
I swear on everything I love. I swear on everything I love. I just joined the Maha Club in the airport, in the men's bathroom. I swear to God, Wallah, I had to confess, I couldn't hold it for a fucking second. I didn't go to buy her no fucking snacks. I joined the Maha Club.
This whole incident led to significant backlash from his viewers, and he broke down during his live stream.
I feel so regretful for that every day.
Basically, the whole nice guy Fuzy was trying to portray himself at first was simply a tactic to take advantage of the women. Despite this, Fuzy didn't seem to learn from his past errors. His relentless pursuit for fame and views led him to start streaming on Kick, where his content became increasingly extreme, and his personal well-being appeared to deteriorate.
Myself, Nico, I hit myself, please. I swear to God, I hit my dog.
His streams on Kick became known for their wild and unpredictable nature, often featuring intense confrontations with other streamers like Neon.
God, I actually need security. Don't troll shit, bro. Say sorry. Sorry. Bro, you're gonna kill me, dumbass.
These incidents left viewers questioning whether they were witnessing genuine interactions or just another act in Fuzy's ongoing drama. For his audience, this might provide entertainment, but for Fuzy, it meant being caught in an endless cycle of controversy. In addition to his general disruptive behavior, Fuzy has shown no hesitation in embarrassing himself during his streams if it means gaining more attention and followers. One of his most viral moments came during a live stream when he got into a heated argument with fellow creator Jack Doherty, which escalated to Fuzy slapping Jack.
Now we can't box. There's a whole.
The clip gained millions of views across various platforms, which only encouraged Fuzy to engage in increasingly extreme behaviors in subsequent streams. Fuzy's tendency to push boundaries eventually led to significant repercussions. In September of 2023, Fuzy was streaming as usual. However, the stream eventually took a turn. After receiving threats from a random caller who claimed to know his location, Fuzy felt compelled to call the police to his hotel room, highlighting the serious consequences of his provocative online persona. Fuzy, seeking the police officer's help at first, unfortunately let his ego dominate the whole situation, leading to him berating the officers who came to assist him, which led to Fuzy getting arrested instead.
I have his address! I said grab my security 20 minutes ago! You guys are dumb as man. You guys are literally dumb as Oh, yeah. Hey, record this. Security! Come in here now!
Despite attempts by others in the community, like Aiden Ross, to guide and help him through his emotional breakdowns, Fuzy seems primarily focused on gaining fame, often at the expense of his mental stability.
Right now, we gotta get you help, bro. Bro, Fuzy, I'm here. Like, I'll drive you right now, bro. Please, you gotta go to sleep. It's been 2 days. Please, bro, please.
Alright, Aiden, I'll go to sleep right now.
And while we're not 100% sure whether Fuzy's antics are a result of clout chasing, the next influencer has proven time and time again that everything he does is for the sake of views. This is Johnny Somali. Johnny began his career as a Twitch streamer in May of 2023, with his streams involving him traveling to different countries, exploring the culture, and interacting with the locals. But as an IRL streamer starting out his career, Johnny realized that in order to climb the ladder of success as quickly as possible, he would have to use some extreme tactics. A common tactic used by the streamer is rage baiting, a strategy which involves him saying outlandish stuff in order to get a reaction out of random people to get the most clicks. But this would result in a lot of uncomfortable altercations with angry locals or even the police.
Racist. I think you're the bullshit. Racist. Big pocket. Face you. Racist. Bullshit, big pocket. Bye-bye.
However, Johnny would soon take his antics way too far and would result in him being prosecuted by the Japanese government. During his trip to Japan, Johnny would stream his experiences and interactions with a variety of people.
Yo, what's up? Yo, I'm so sorry.
However, it was an interaction with a random person on a train that would cause Johnny Somali to blow up on the internet, but for all the wrong reasons.
You know Hiroshima? You know Hiroshima? Nagasaki? You know. Why you do this? Pearl Harbor? Hiroshima! Nagasaki! Nagasaki, you know. You know Hiroshima, Nagasaki?
The person next to Johnny was pretty uncomfortable, and soon another bystander arrived to confront the streamer.
What? What do you mean?
Where are you from?
You know where I'm from?
Where are you from?
I'm from America.
You're from America?
Yes.
So am I.
You're from America?
Yeah, you're being obnoxious.
You know what we do to you?
What do you do?
We will do again.
Do what?
Hiroshima, Nagasaki. You understand?
Do you think I'm Japanese?
Where are you from?
I'm from America.
Where are you from? What's your ethnicity?
Texas, buddy.
What's your ethnicity?
I'm Korean.
Then sit down, brother.
Why don't you sit your ass?
Korean War, you know what happened to you?
Don't touch me. I'm obnoxious, brother.
Don't touch me,
Leave
brother.
this guy alone.
Korean War.
Following the incident, Johnny would go viral and the news would spread quickly within the Japanese public, who didn't take too well to Johnny Somali's disrespect. This is where his life would become increasingly more dangerous, as he would get confronted or even attacked by random people on the street.
Don't grab nothing. Oh.
And that's not all either, as Johnny would also get in trouble after he snuck into a construction site of a hotel where he would repeatedly shout the word Fukushima, referencing the major nuclear disaster at the Fukushima Daiichi power plant.
Getting mad, bro. He's getting activated, dog. Check.
Hey, oh, Fukushima.
This was extremely disrespectful to the Japanese people, and unsurprisingly, reactions were not pleasant. All of these things were slowly accumulating and giving Johnny the attention he wanted, but this would eventually lead to his arrest. After his arrest, the streamer was ordered to pay a fine of close to $1,400 and would apologize in the court saying, "I'm embarrassed. I apologize to everyone I've caused trouble. I will no longer broadcast videos. I want to return to my home country and continue my studies and be a role model." Many people on the internet reacted to his arrest, including Penguin Zero, who talked about how much of a douche the streamer was.
Johnny Somali is a name you might have heard a couple of times over the last few months because he has said himself that he will do anything necessary to achieve clout, and the path he's chosen for that is to go to Japan and just harass everyone by spamming racist shit at them and a lot of deplorable garbage. So he got arrested because he broke into a construction site on stream, and there's footage of him being arrested because he films everything that happens there because it's all content. And this might actually be the happiest moment of his life because he knows this is another article about to be written about him, which means maybe a couple extra viewers there to point and laugh at him like the clown he is. He's just been terrorizing Japan. And after months of documented evidence of his behavior and the deplorable shit he's done over there, I don't understand why they'd let him stay there with no problem at all.
However, everything that happened with the streamer in Japan has only served as a springboard for Johnny, who found himself in the public spotlight for a brief moment. But as is the case with many other streamers who do something controversial for clout, they realize that it's a slippery slope with no end in sight. So in Johnny's case, it doesn't help that his fans don't really care about him as a person and only want to see him put himself in dangerous situations.
The amount of times that his chat has gotten him beat up or arrested is incredible. Like, this man can't go live without getting his shit pushed in or it finishing with him in handcuffs, all because he's following the chat's advice. And he's so delusional he doesn't recognize that they're only there watching, waiting for him to get hurt and nothing else. They're laughing at him, not with him, but he doesn't recognize that. And he does all of this ridiculous shit with a goofy, stupid smile on his face as he ruins his life live for the entertainment of his audience that's treating him as like a human experiment.
So to stay relevant, Johnny has once again found himself as the center of attention for harassing a female officer in Tel Aviv.
Oh, you a bad bitch. I swear to God. You a bad bitch. I'll take you to dinner. I swear to God, I'll change your life. I'll change your life, baby. Baby, I'll change your life. I promise you.
And soon after, he would face the consequences of his actions swiftly when another officer arrived and arrested Johnny.
I'm in the sidewalk. I'm in the sidewalk. I'm in the sidewalk. I'm in the sidewalk. Okay, I'll go. What the fuck? Okay, now go. Relax. Relax. America. I'm in the sidewalk. I'm from America. What are you doing?
This is from one of his more recent arrests in Israel. You can see him start to panic and spamming "I'm American" as if that's somehow going to save him here, like that's his safe word that's going to get him out of this situation. It's like, oh my god, pardon me, I didn't realize you were American. Let me dust you off. Fucking goober.
But just like last time, he was let off pretty easily.
But yeah, this is how his streams go. He just causes as many problems as possible for his audience, and then it either ends with him missing some teeth or him missing some freedom in a prison cell. But unfortunately, no matter how many times he gets arrested, for some reason, they keep releasing him. Like, it's so weird. This guy's a fucking loser. Everyone knows that. I'm not even gonna bother saying his name because he's just a vermin whose brain is so poisoned by clout that the only thing he thinks matters in the world is attention.
If Johnny keeps up his kick streams, it probably won't be long until he faces a fate like the next influencer who almost died after harassing a stranger. This influencer is none other than Tanner Cook. Tanner Cook started his YouTube journey in 2022 when he started his channel Classified Goons, a channel which centered around playing pranks on unsuspecting people.
Jesus Christ.
Judging by the titles of his videos, you'd assume that Tanner's pranks are quite harmless, but considering how Tanner's come in pretty late in the world of YouTube pranking, he would have to bring something unique to the table, and as a result, Tanner would often take things a bit too far during his prank videos.
Whoa, what are you doing here?
Get out of here.
No, get out.
No. Come on, get out of here.
Yeah, get out of my kitchen.
What's going on, boss? So, what do we do? I don't know. Have you told someone?
It was obvious that Tanner's chase for clout and using people as ammunition for his content was never going to end well, and unfortunately, something terrible would happen to him. On April 2nd, 2023, Tanner and his filming crew would go to the Dulles Town Center where they would harass people by playing a recording saying, "Hey dipshit, stop thinking about my twinkle." Tanner would find himself near the food court where he spotted the unsuspecting victim of his prank who would change the course of Tanner's life forever. The victim, Alan Coley, was at the food court to pick up a delivery when Tanner ran into him.
Hey dip, quit thinking about my twinkle.
What's that mean?
Hey dip, quit thinking about my twinkle.
No.
Hey dip, quit thinking about my twinkle.
Get on my face and clubhouse.
Alan can be seen repeatedly trying to get away from Tanner and told him to stop numerous times, but Tanner wasn't backing away. But then, Alan did something no one expected.
Hey dip, quit thinking about my twinkle.
Stop.
Alan shot Tanner in the lower area of his chest. He was immediately taken to a nearby hospital where he would spend the next couple of days fighting for his life after the bullet pierced his stomach and liver. Following the shooting, Alan was arrested in the mall and was charged with aggravated malicious wounding, use of a firearm and commission of a felony in discharging a firearm inside of a building. Alan pleaded not guilty, as his defense attorney argued that Alan felt threatened by Tanner, whose large fame and intimidating demeanor came as a threat to him, and the jury ruled in favor of Alan. This was a disappointment to Tanner's father, who said in an interview, they were making a video at the mall and trying to have fun with people, and this guy wasn't having fun. There was a phone that was around him and they were interviewing or talking to him, and he didn't like it and he pulled out his gun and shot my son. The internet was split on the decision, as many people had different views on the entire situation. One side of people held opinions like these. Imagine getting shot for 17,000 views. This dude can't even go viral. Mom is a clown, dad is a clown, kid is absolutely a clown. While on the other side, people believe that Alan's actions were too extreme.
Oh, this is what sucks about this, is because I'm fine with people getting shot in self-defense. There are some problems for which the solution is a bullet going into a person. Legally, morally, tactically, sometimes that's the answer. This is not one of them.
After the decision was announced, Tanner's mother was interviewed where she talked about her side of things, but Tanner was as unserious as ever, mocking Alan in the process.
And regardless of the outcome, you know, the jury's the jury, and we totally respect how our law plays out, and this was the outcome today, and we respect that.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Furthermore, Tanner also said that he wouldn't stop making videos on his channel, and from his more recent uploads, it appears that Tanner hasn't learned his lesson.
Your name, your date of birth, all your basic information. I'm gonna add you guys to a trespass log. You guys won't be able to come back here for the next 6 months, and that's it.
Me too.
Even after getting shot through the stomach, Tanner didn't change his attitude a single bit and uses tragedy to get more views on YouTube. To this day, his best performing video is one titled "I Got Shot." Almost no comment on his video supports his actions, but as long as Tanner can make national news, getting shot is a small price to pay for clout. The next person on this list, VitalyZDTV, hasn't yet ran into someone as extreme as Alan Coley, but if he keeps up his antics, it won't be long until he does. VitalyZDTV was another big YouTube prankster in the early 2010s, captivating audiences with a brand of comedy that was immensely popular at the time. However, the facade of the YouTube prank scene began to crumble as many creators, including Vitaly, were exposed for staging many of their pranks.
What happened? I called out every prankster because I already agreed. I already told you guys that I faked some of my pranks. It's old news. And then he kept saying that all the pranks are fake on YouTube, speaking for me while I'm fucking going out there, risking my life, doing this hard shit.
So Vitaly went down a different path, producing shock value content in an effort to go viral. Vitaly's audacious stunts included climbing the Great Pyramid of Giza, an act that landed him in Egyptian prison.
What's up guys, welcome to another video. What I'm about to do is for a great cause. Let's do this.
Despite skepticism about the authenticity of his newer content, Vitaly continued his comeback, moving to the streaming platform Kick, known for its relaxed content restrictions. On Kick, Vitaly engaged in pranks aimed at a younger audience craving edgier content.
No? Go.
Their first interaction was a video of Vitaly getting an autograph from Neon on a few pictures of Sam's fans. Sam, being Neon's boyfriend at the time, was visibly upset.
What's wrong with you?
What's up?
What the f***'s wrong with you?
Nothing. I wanted to get an autograph.
Do you have a problem?
No, 2 + 2 is 4.
Do you want to start a fucking problem?
You know what's crazy? You're a grown-ass man doing this.
Oh yeah, so what?
The altercation led to Sam spitting on Vitaly.
Dan, we're hurt. You're hurt, bro. You're hurt. Oh. We kiss now. Oh,
And it would further stir the drama between them as Vitaly would press charges.
It's simple as that, Sam. If you're watching this or this is gonna get clipped and you're gonna see this, I'll tell you something. Sleep with one eye open and make sure you upload a lot of videos tonight and stuff because I'm doing maximum, okay? Don't try to hide. We know where you at.
The whole incident got Vitaly and Neon a lot of views, but like most of Vitaly's content, the beef between them was quite clearly artificial to get more clicks.
A little bit. Okay, that's cool. You good, bro? You fuck with me, I'll fuck with you harder, mother.
More recently, Vitaly's been streaming live predator catching sessions on Kick, which, while entertaining, raises suspicions about their authenticity given his history of staging content for engagement. Similarly to Vitaly, Trevor Jacob also used the same tactic of performing dangerous and illegal stunts for views. However, little did he know, this came with huge consequences with the law. Out of everyone on this list, Trevor Jacob might be the only person who could have earned fame and fortune through his other talents, but sadly, things would go in a much different direction. You see, Trevor always lived for dangerous stunts and thrilling adventures. However, one staged stunt he uploaded to YouTube turned out to be the reason why he was sentenced to 6 months in prison. Because in December of 2021, Trevor posted a video titled "I Crashed My Plane" on his YouTube channel with over 100,000 subscribers. The video started with Trevor taking off from a runway. His plan was to fly from Lompoc City Airport in California to Mammoth Lakes to spread his friend's ashes as a tribute to his adventurous lifestyle. In the video, Trevor can also be seen flying with a parachute specifically designed for skydiving, something that pilots don't normally wear. This is a small but important detail that you should remember. The flight was going smoothly, however at approximately 10 AM, something went horribly wrong during the flight. The engine of his aircraft failed while Trevor was flying at around 10,000 feet in the air. You'd think that Trevor would do anything in his power to assess the situation and figure out any way possible to fix the problem. However, he did everything but that. Because even before his engine failed, Trevor was seen repeatedly looking out the window with his door slightly open as if he was preparing to jump. To make matters even worse, Trevor tries pulling the yoke back, which causes the plane's propellers to stop spinning. In fact, this is one of the worst things you could do if your plane's engine fails, according to aviation experts.
Now, what I am seeing here though is something which is a little bit weird, which is how he's pumping the controls. Generally speaking, if you do have an engine failure on a single engine aircraft, you don't pump the control, you don't try to get the nose up. Instead, you want to get the nose down and you want to achieve the speed for best glide angle.
Trevor was 10,000 feet in the air, which gave him plenty of time to find a place to land, especially since he wasn't too far from civilization. Except, Trevor decides that isn't a suitable option for him, so he decides to jump out of the plane, which causes it to crash head-on into the mountain. He then decides to land on the mountain in order to receive the footage of the crash.
Ow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I have no idea where I am.
After uploading this video, Trevor's popularity would blow up as he would get a lot of media attention, with many people talking about what he did.
How far would you go for a sponsorship and how far would you go for YouTube views? While piloting, he also doesn't really try to do anything to solve the problem. When it stalls, it also stalls at a very convenient cruising altitude, and instead of trying to actually fix the problem, he just immediately bails out. And as another YouTuber pointed out, it's very suspicious that while something has gone wrong with the engine, we never see inside of the cockpit.
And while Trevor tried to frame the entire incident as an act of God, many people believe that the entire thing was staged in order to get views. Trevor would later appear on a Vice documentary where he gave his side of the story and tried to silence some of the critics.
Did that on purpose, or whether it was the scariest, most terrifying accident that was completely non-intentional, the world may never know.
Did you crash the plane on purpose?
I can't answer that.
But almost everyone saw right through Trevor's facade, as many of the comments on the video read, "Bro 100% crashed that plane on purpose for clout. Vice, you're giving this guy exactly what he wants, attention." As many people took a deeper dive in Trevor's story, a lot of his details weren't adding up. And the skepticism was not only shared by the online community, but also the National Transportation Safety Board, who launched an investigation into the matter, and what they found was quite odd. Trevor would continue to mislead his audience and the public about the video, but that came to an end when he entered a plea deal with the California District Attorney's Office, as he finally admitted to the thing everyone knew all along.
He's in a plea agreement, and he said that he filmed the video as part of a product sponsorship deal, and he's looking at a potential 20 years in the slammer for it, which it sounds about par for the course. Honestly, it's just lucky no one fucking died doing this.
Trevor later released a statement saying that he'd use his 6-month sentence to grow as a person, so let's hope he stays out of any more federal cases for now. While Trevor's actions got him the clout he wanted, it was very short-lived, as he continues to suffer from the consequences of the one time he crashed a plane for views. Boogie2988's journey as an online creator has been a profound lesson for many of his followers. Boogie first caught the internet's attention in the early 2010s with his character Francis, an exaggerated persona of a dumb, overweight man that resonated with his audience.
Where's my Mountain Dew?
What are you talking about, man?
No, where's my Mountain Dew? I keep it in the microwave.
Praised as a quote Mr. Rogers of the internet, Boogie was adored until 2017 when he announced his divorce, a revelation that began to unveil a different side of him.
For her to be happy. God, I'm getting emotional, I'm sorry. All I really wanted for her was to be happy. And I'm like, if you need to go, then go. I'm not gonna fight you on it. Let me cut you a nice big check. You just go and take care of your life, and that's fine. And I wasn't worried about me. I wasn't thinking about me. I was just thinking about her. And I think sometimes in a marriage, maybe that becomes natural to do that. You know, like I'm just mostly worried about the person that's worried about me.
Despite receiving support at first, it became obvious that Boogie had started to use his personal struggles to garner sympathy from his audience.
Because he seems to just be enamored with that attention that he gets when he is viewed as like someone to feel sympathy for at all times. And it's just a really weird and sad set of circumstances.
However, the downfall of his career was sparked by an incident with a YouTuber named Frank Castle, who showed up to Boogie's house in Arkansas, leading Boogie to fire a warning shot, an incident he publicized on his YouTube channel, gaining nearly 1 million views.
Yeah, on 3, pull the trigger. Okay. Is this what I have to do? You Oh my God. I'm asking you to leave. In about 30 seconds, I'm gonna fire a warning shot.
Boogie's decision to discuss this incident on platforms like the Kill Switch podcast and Drama Alert only fueled the fire, showing his role in escalating the conflict.
It's easy to pretend that I've lied to you about this stuff, that I'm pretending when it comes to this stuff. This is a very deranged person showing up at my house today.
His actions were critically examined in the documentary titled The Dark Side Life of Boogie, which portrayed him as manipulative and desperate for relevance and sympathy.
You know where a lot of the money went? And like it felt really compulsive at the time?
Otherwise, if I don't wear this machine at night, when I'm supposed to be sleeping, I'm actually drowning in my own fat.
This portrayal led to significant backlash, with viewers criticizing his victim mentality and calling out his materialistic priorities. While Boogie has faced a considerable loss in his core audience and financial stability due to poor decisions, his story serves as a stark contrast to creators like Kwebbelkop, who, despite earning more than ever, faces his own challenges with reputation. Kwebbelkop, also known as Jordy, began his YouTube career by posting daily Call of Duty playthroughs, and over time, he became one of the most popular gaming YouTubers on the platform. However, Jordy faced a significant challenge as he watched nearly 90% of his viewership vanish from his main channel. To understand this drastic shift, we need to look back to 2021, when Jordy launched a second channel named Blue. This new channel featured an AI-generated persona providing commentary while the gameplay was managed by others. Jordy boasted about Blue's success, sharing impressive growth on the channel, and even declared that he would retire from YouTube once Blue's revenue reached 70% of his main channel's earnings. Yet as he celebrated these milestones, his main channel suffered a rapid loss of viewers. Many fans weren't appealed by the shift to AI content, showing a lack of interest in this new direction Jordy was taking.
Tons and tons and tons of channels that will flourish and shine forever. We need to remove the human element. Yes, it sounds crazy, but we need robots, we need computers, we need VTubers.
During this period, Jordy also promised his subscribers he would focus on higher quality content, but less frequently.
Starting today, from now on, you can expect my next video to be top notch, to be really flipping good, to be exactly what you want.
However, the first video he posted after this promise did little to address the concerns of his quality going down, because instead, he made the viewers feel even more disconnected, posting a video where he flexed his $7.5 million penthouse.
Welcome to my $7.5 million penthouse tour. Let's see if this video can hit 100,000 likes.
He later confirmed his full shift to AI-driven content creation in a tweet in June 2023, stating that AI tools would handle everything from script writing to commentary. Now, Kwebbelkop owns multiple channels producing AI-generated content. Although these videos don't achieve the same individual viewership numbers as before, the cumulative effect still generates significant ad revenue without Jordy needing to be actively involved.
It's of course not as successful as the videos where he actually does appear, but if he can just crank 20 of these puppies out every day, it's going to add up and probably end up being more lucrative and significantly less work, obviously, than if it was him behind the camera.
This shift has sparked criticism from both creators and fans, who see it as a quick cash grab that sacrifices content quality.
Almost believable, but yeah, nobody's buying that this AI project is some sort of mission of creativity and it's just how you want to show yourself to the world. It's very clear that you're trying to write a formula of making YouTube channels fully autonomous so you can just make money while doing nothing.
Jordy still maintains a strong connection with his fanbase and appears eager to improve his content for them. However, integrating AI and replacing himself does nothing but destroy that connection, which makes it obvious that Kwebbelkop is willing to destroy that connection simply for views and money. However, no other YouTuber has betrayed their audience more than Logan Paul. Logan Paul is a well-known name on the internet, famous for his daring and often controversial actions. However, Logan's extreme ways to stay in the spotlight have sometimes led to significant backlash. One of Logan's most controversial moments occurred during a trip to Japan. His behavior there, which many found disrespectful, was widely criticized.
What about the respect? Dumb Americans have arrived. Look.
The situation escalated when he filmed and posted a video from Japan's side forest showing a person. This video caused a huge uproar and led Logan to appear on national TV to address the issue. Although his reputation hasn't recovered entirely yet, especially after the recent CryptoZoo incident where he scammed his fans, he isn't nearly as thirsty for views and clout as his brother Jake Paul. Jake Paul, much like his older brother Logan, started his entertainment journey on Vine. However, Jake's personality on camera often appeared even wilder than Logan's, especially during his peak years on YouTube. After leaving Disney to focus on his own channel, Jake launched Team 10, a group where influencers live together to create content daily. This concept wasn't entirely new. Groups like FaZe Clan had done something similar, but Jake took it to an extreme level. His antics at the Team 10 house included extreme pranks like chainsawing through doors, instigating fights, and even tasering people.
Why would anyone give me this?
Jake's time at Team 10 wasn't just filled with wild pranks. It also brought to light darker aspects of his leadership. Many former members, including his ex-girlfriend Alyssa Violet and the Martinez twins, later revealed how emotionally abusive the environment was, sharing their difficult experiences living at the mansion.
Exactly what he was doing to me. He played all these mind games. He would literally tell me he loved me one day and then tell me he hates my guts the next day. Like, I don't even know. So he flew out this girl from Ohio, right? She walks in the door, I have to like be like, oh hi, yeah, nice to meet you, whatever. I'm like literally like, I don't mean to be, but like, dude, you're smashing the guy I'm like in love with.
Like, I went there, I went to sleep, scared. Like, how? 8 months in one house, just going to sleep scared. Because I didn't know how I was about to wake up. So yeah, that's
Amidst all of this, Jake orchestrated a high-profile fake wedding with fellow influencer Tana Mojo, aimed at boosting engagement and making millions from the spectacle. Tana confirmed on George Janko's podcast that the relationship and wedding were indeed staged for views.
Do anything for clout era.
So it's announced that it was kind of like a...
I mean, if you're live streaming a wedding with a fake Oprah, and every influencer in the world there that's sponsored by Doses of Roses cared about him so much, and there was very much so real feelings there for me and stuff like that as well. But obviously if there were no cameras, would there have been a wedding? No.